Now, starting off with the front, I mean, not even the front. Let me just talk about the history. The S21, it's interesting in so many ways, but at the same time, and in a lot of ways, I mean, it's whatever. I can go on all day. Now, on the front, we got a 6.2-inch panel on the S21, a 6.1-inch panel on the Galaxy S10. Now, what I can tell you is that first of all, 1440p panel on the S10, 1080p panel on the S21, fingerprint sensors in the display. However, I feel like the S21's panel is better because it has that 120 Hz refresh rate. If it didn't have the 120 Hz refresh rate, the Samsung Galaxy S10's panel I think is overall better. Obviously, hole punch displays. This one's on the right, this one's in the center. But because of the curved panel, it makes me feel like this phone is the more premium one. And the reason I feel like that is because with these flat panels, and there's nothing wrong with flat panels either. They're good panels too. But the curved ones add a little bit more, I guess, finesse to it. I don't know if you even know if that's the right word, but it just adds a little bit more character to the device. With something like the Galaxy S21, it reminds me so much of like a Galaxy A71, for example. And that's kind of like, Samsung's budget tier model. So that's kind of what I get from here. If I didn't know about those phones, it wouldn't matter. But because I've already handled most of the A series, this kind of feels like more of the A series and like an S series. Like that Galaxy S10 feels arguably more expensive than the S21. Now, volume buttons, everything are pretty much in the same spot. We also have expandable storage on the Samsung Galaxy S10. That's another pretty big advantage that we have on the Galaxy S10, where we don't have that anymore on the S21. USB Type-C on the bottom, but we also have the headphone jack on the Galaxy S10, where we don't have it on the S21. It's just another crazy thing. But the craziest thing, in my opinion, that we have a glass back on the Galaxy S10, but we have a plastic back on the Samsung Galaxy S21. Triple camera setups on both, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging on both as well. But isn't that kind of crazy? We pretty much don't have that capability on the S21. The premiumness goes for a phone that came out in 2019 from the same manufacturer. It doesn't make any sense to me. It will never make any sense to me, but in this case, the Samsung Galaxy S10 definitely wins when it comes down to the premiumness and just how good of a feeling device the S10 goes for. I think the S10 is still a great device. I mean, the S21. I've talked about every single Galaxy S phone. I've owned every single one, and I think this is the weirdest one Samsung has made. I think especially since the S6, but the Galaxy S6 feels more premium than this thing, which is crazy. So, in terms of the outside and the body comparison, the S10 definitely wins here. I think the Galaxy S10 feels like the more premium device. The only thing the Galaxy S21 has going for it is the 120 Hz refresh rate and maybe the flat display and a little bit of a bigger display that some people may like. But I think of, a majority of people, if you looked at both, the S10 probably wins. Now,